in advance that my speech isn't as packed full of witty one-liners and quips as my best man thinks. The first person I would like to thank is Leslie. Thank you for all of your hard work and generosity in planning our wedding. Without you, this day wouldn't have been possible. There'd have been no bunting, no caskets and kickstands, no table runners, no Laura Ashley jokes filled with flowers, and Danny wouldn't have had anyone to go to any wedding fairs with. We really couldn't have done it without you. I'd like to thank you for making me feel so very much part of the family. Since Danny and I moved to Cardiff nearly 2 years ago. Living in Cardiff feels like home, largely thanks to the welcome you and the family have given me. Also in part due to many cups of tea and pieces of cake you brought me in the many cafes of Cardiff. Most importantly, I'd like to thank you for raising such a beautiful daughter and letting me marry her. Next, I'd like to thank my mum Christine and my dad Peter for all your help and generosity in organising our special day. Although your role has been rather limited due to geographical reasons, we appreciate your support. I'd especially like to thank you for your letter to the priest confirming I've never been married before. Again, this day really wouldn't have been possible. I'd like to thank you for all the support you've given me over the years. To my mum, I'd like to thank you for being someone I can always speak to, for being such a great listener. You're always there on the other end of the phone whenever I want to have a whinge about something, which is pretty frequent, to be honest. Dad, thank you for being the Mike Ashley of my life. Most aren't for Newcastle, that's the chairman of Newcastle United. You have bankrolled me through thick and thin. Through university, starting my career in advertising in London, and you've recently helped my wife and I to buy such a lovely house in Cardiff. Thank you also for being one of the funniest people I know. Your sense of humour and Homer Simpson style lack of airs and graces. Thank you both for making me the person I am today. We look forward to your visits to Cardiff in the future to spend time with me, my new family, and also to do the gardening. Next, I'd like to thank you all for making the effort to come to our big day. Some of you have travelled a really long way to come and celebrate our wedding, and I'd like to make a few special mentions. Uncle Jeffrey and Auntie Natalie, coming from Israel. Thank you. Duncan, coming from Hong Kong. Anne and Hein, travelling from the Netherlands. Arthur, who's travelled from Gibraltar. Rosa, who's travelled from Italy. And the furthest of all, Mum, Dad and the rest of the Geordie contingent. Thank you all for your cards and fabulous gifts. We really hope that today is as enjoyable for you as it is special to us. I'm sure you will agree how beautiful the bridesmaid is. Thank you all so much for your support you've given Danielle in the run-up to our wedding. Her wedding, not our wedding. I can think of no one more fitting for the responsibility. Thank you for making me feel so welcome in the family. Your cutting sense of humour Catherine Kell, thank you for being such good friends to Danielle over the years. Detective Barry, thank you for drunkenly interrogating me over the years. To make sure that I have the best intentions for Danielle. Kelly, your organisational skills as young compare. Thank you for the precision effort you put into organising Danielle's hending. Still raving about the hour-by-hour military planned operation which all went off without a hitch. Gifts. I have gifts. Thank you. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Megan, Lucy, Anna and James for your help today. You were wonderful leading the procession down the aisle. I only wish I could have had some red shoes like you do. We've also got you some gifts. I'd like to thank my ushers, Andy, Mike, Saul, and James. Thanks for your efforts today, managing clipboards, directing guests, and putting up with all the menial demands we have made of you. Thank you in advance for volunteering to spend all of tomorrow tidying the venue, unblocking the toilets, paying the bill for any damages, and giving my parents a lift back to the airport to say so. Andy, thank you for being such a top brother. Thank you for taking your uncool younger brother with you to see Blur with your mates when I was 13 years old. For helping me, or should I say doing my homework throughout school. And most importantly, for taking the heat off me career success-wise. Mike and James, thank you for being such good friends ever since a young age. Mike, thank you for helping me to be cooler by proxy as a result of your stylish Italian ways. Also, thank you for introducing me to the term fashionably late. No one else knows how to make an entrance quite like you by turning up 20 minutes late for things. Apart from maybe Gianfranco was about half an hour into the wedding. James, your Serrano fine style lifestyle is a constant source of intrigue to me. When you said you couldn't make it to the stag do, I knew there'd be an interesting reason. And sure enough, you were pooper scooping husky shit. I mean, all